I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Lakers. Today is Tuesday, February 17th.
And this is your live Laker update.
There is a lot happening in theater over the next couple of months. To get us started on all the update, our Laker Lounge host Will Winifred caught up with Brandon Young to talk about the spring musical, Bye Bye Birdie.
Lights, camera, action. Welcome to Laker Lounge. I'm your host, Will, and today I'm going to be sitting down with Brandon Young, who will give us their insight on WBHS's play adaptation of Bye Bye Birdie and hear about the work that happened behind the curtains. Brandon, come out here. Hello, Brandon. How are you doing today?
Good. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So, Brandon, as the new Bye Bye Birdie play is coming up, I have to ask you, how long have you been in theater, and what's been your favorite play to act in?
Wow. So I've been in theater since towards the end of my freshman year. I joined during the musical that year. It was Urinetown. And so ever since then, I've just loved doing theater. I enjoyed the community, you know, getting to know so many people and meeting all new friends. And so I think my favorite play that I've ever worked on is A Midsummer Night's Dream by Shakespeare. And the reason for that is because of the challenge that it posed. It really brought a nice, unique challenge trying to learn, you know, how to, you know, speak in the language of Shakespeare. And so everyone really put all of their heart and soul into that piece. And so we ended up putting on a really good show.
All right. Now, for the upcoming auditions, is there any advice that you would give someone with stage fright?
Ooh, yeah. I personally have stage fright even when I go into auditions, and I've been doing this for a long time. So, some advice I would give somebody is just go in there and do the best that you can. You know, the people that are going to be in the audition room with them, like, you know, taking notes and everything, they're there to support you. They won't. You know, they're going to be very supportive and very positive. They're going to make it a positive environment. And then also everybody else that's auditioning too, because everybody else is nervous as well. So we're all just there to just uplift each other and to make sure that everybody gives their best in the audition room.
That's great. Now I have to ask you, what's the best piece of advice you've been given for acting?
Ooh, best piece of advice. I would have to say to really be in the moment for a character. I feel like because sometimes when you're on stage and you know you don't some people don't really know their lines all that well, so you're kind of more focusing on the lines than being in the moment, and so that you kind of lose that like human connection that you build with your scene partners. And so I feel like just really being in the moment and then really naturally reacting is what brings your performance to another level.
All right. What's something you wish you could tell your freshman self?
I wish I would tell my freshman self to learn how to create like a schedule for myself in order to like get my homework done, you know, do theater, focus on other stuff that I was doing at that time, just so that I didn't overwork myself and so that I wasn't so stressed or so tired when I came into school. And so that way I could put my best foot forward in everything that I did.
If you could go back in time, would you change your role in the theater department? And if so, what would you do instead?
I've actually thought about this. I've thought about how different my life would look if I, you know, decided to do tech or if I did costumes. I would love the opportunity to be able to do those still, but I feel like if I went back in time now, I feel like I wouldn't change a thing. And the reason for that is because of all the people that I've met. And, you know, I mean, being an actor and also doing a little bit of directing, I've not only gotten to meet people who just act, but also people on the tech side, people in costumes, you know, people who just help out in the show in general. So it's opened up a lot of opportunities that I would have never even personally imagined. So I think I would stick with my role.
What would you say is going well in your acting, and what would you say isn't going the best?
I'd say right now in my acting, I think I'm doing really good at finding opportunities, especially because I want to go into theater for college. So I think finding those opportunities, and then also something I could do better at is, working on my facial expressions, because sometimes I can have a pretty plain face when I'm acting.
Well, I'd love to keep chatting with you, but we are running about out of time. Well, thank you for coming in, Brandon. Props to you, and good luck with the performance. Lakers, make sure to go see Bye Bye Birdie on April 23rd, April 24th, and April 25th, and support the WBHS Theater Program. Thank you all for joining me here on Laker Lounge, and this is Will signing out.
Since we're on the topic of musical auditions, for Bye Bye Birdie are this week, today and ending on Thursday the 19th. Have your song monologues and ready to break a leg.
This Saturday, the theater department is hosting a Black History Month showcase. Their performance will feature excerpts from A Raisin in the Sun and The Wiz. The doors open at 6:30 and the performance is at 7. Come support the theater department in all their events.
It's about that time in the winter where we're all tired of the dreary weather conditions and thinking about our next vacation. What will your dream vacation be? I want to round to ask students what their dream vacation is for Lakers. All right, Lakers, today we're going to be asking students, what is your dream vacation spot? Let's go.
My dream vacation spot is probably New York. I've never been in New York.
New York?
Yeah, I've never been to New York, and it's like so iconic. Like everything is shot there, like Spider-Man, like everything's iconic there. So I'm trying to like go there and see what it's like all about, you know?
I would love to go to Svalbard. It is in the Arctic. I'm not a like beach vibe kind of a woman. I'm much more of like an Arctic adventure, climbing like mountains and stuff like that, and looking for polar bears.
Even though I already been there, I'm gonna say the Virgin Islands.
How was that?
It was really nice. It's very peaceful and quiet. So yeah, Hawaii.
Why Hawaii?
Because it looks really pretty in the pictures, like on Pinterest and TikTok.
I want to go to Bora Bora.
Why?
Cause I always like Bora Bora. I did a project on there when I was in middle school, and like I always said, I wanted to go there. It looks super nice there.
My dream vacation, going to Las Vegas, pulling out all my life savings and putting it on black.
Oh, like betting it?
Yeah.
Tight. I probably want to go out the country. I don't know where, but just get out of the U.S. I say Dubai.
Why Dubai?
It's just a beautiful place to be at.
Chill out. What about you?
Dominican Republic.
Why Dominican?
I mean, I don't know, I just want to go out the country.
It's a busy day in sports.
Laker Update sports reporter Colin Wheeler has the details. Good morning, Colin.
Good morning, Lakers. I first want to say congratulations to the varsity bowling team for winning the OAA White Division. There are 2 triple headers for boys and girls basketball. At 4, freshman girls basketball hosts Bloomfield Hills here. Happening at the same time, boys freshman basketball is away at Farmington. 2 sports are happening at 5:30. Is JV boys basketball is at Farmington, and girls JV basketball is at Groves. 2 sports are happening at the same time at 7. Or boys varsity basketball at Farmington and varsity girls basketball at Groves. That's all for sports. Have a great day, Lakers.
We just have one note to add. The French Connection Club is canceled for today.
Thanks for watching Laker Update.
You can connect with us on all social media outlets and WVHSmedia.com.
Also, check out our podcast, Swamp Stories, found on Apple Music and Spotify.
Have a great day, Lakers.